we turn our attention to a key development in international relations: Russia's open support for Turkey's independent foreign policy decisions, even as Ankara faces mounting pressure from the United States and its NATO allies. This endorsement comes at a time when Turkey is pursuing a balanced foreign policy, navigating between its commitments to NATO and its growing ties with non-Western blocs, including Russia and potentially BRICS. In this video, we will explore the dynamics behind this growing partnership, the potential impact on global alliances, and what it means for the future of international diplomacy. Before we dive into today's topic, take a moment to subscribe to our channel as we grow and inform you of the latest updates and insights on the world's most pressing developments. Russia's support for Turkey's independent stance. Recent statements from the Russian government suggest that Moscow is firmly backing Turkey's decision to maintain its diplomatic independence. Despite intense pressure from the United States and other Western countries, Russia has praised Turkey for acting in its own national interests rather than simply following the directives of its NATO allies. This development signals a significant shift in the geopolitical landscape and raises important questions about the future of Turkey's foreign policy. Russian foreign ministry spokespersons have highlighted Turkey's pragmatic approach to international relations. This approach has positioned Turkey as a unique player on the global stage, one that is capable of maneuvering between competing power blocs to maximize its own interests. To understand the significance of Russia's support for Turkey, we must first consider the broader context of Turkey's foreign policy strategy. As a NATO member, Turkey is deeply integrated into the Western security framework. Yet it has also pursued closer ties with Russia over the past decade, reflecting a pragmatic approach to its geopolitical environment. This strategy involves engaging with multiple global powers to maximize its strategic options and safeguard its national security interests. Turkey's relationship with Russia has evolved into a complex mix of cooperation and competition. While they have conflicting interests in regions such as Syria, Libya, and the South Caucasus, they have also found common ground on several key issues. The purchase of the Russian S-400 missile defense system in 2019 marked a turning point in Turkey's foreign policy, showcasing Ankara's willingness to diverge from NATO's strategic preferences when it suits its interests. This decision led to U.S. sanctions and strained relations with Washington, but it also highlighted Turkey's commitment to asserting its independence in the face of external pressures. In recent months, Turkey has also signaled interest in joining BRICS, an economic bloc that includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This interest suggests that Turkey is looking to diversify its diplomatic and economic relations beyond its traditional Western allies, potentially seeking new partnerships that align with its vision of a more multipolar world. Russia's public support for Turkey's independent foreign policy stance reflects the strategic importance that Moscow places on its relationship with Ankara. By backing Turkey, Russia is sending a message to the world that it values Turkey's role as a regional power capable of pursuing its own path. This support also aligns with Russia's broader strategy to weaken the unity of Western alliances and encourage more countries to adopt independent foreign policies. Russian officials have explicitly praised Turkey for resisting Western pressure and maintaining open dialogue and cooperation with Moscow. This endorsement has been evident in multiple diplomatic exchanges where Russian representatives have emphasized that Turkey's decisions are based on its own national interests rather than external pressures. Moreover, Russia sees Turkey's approach as an opportunity to counterbalance U.S. influence in the Middle East and the Eastern Mediterranean. By aligning with Turkey, Moscow strengthens its position in these strategic regions and gains a valuable partner that is willing to engage on equal terms rather than simply aligning itself with Western objectives. Despite Russia's endorsement, Turkey is not immune to the pressures exerted by the United States and its NATO allies. Washington has consistently urged Turkey to align more closely with NATO's stance, particularly in light of Russia's ongoing war in Ukraine. The US has been critical of Turkey's refusal to enforce all Western sanctions against Russia and its continued cooperation with Moscow in sectors such as energy and trade. However, Turkey has resisted these pressures, choosing instead to maintain a policy of balanced engagement. Turkey's government, under President Erdogan, has made it clear that it will act in its own interests, regardless of external pressures. This includes pursuing energy deals with Russia, such as the construction of the Akuyu nuclear power plant, and maintaining a dialogue on security issues in the Black Sea and the Caucasus. US officials have expressed concern over Turkey's independent actions, arguing that they could undermine NATO's collective security efforts. Nevertheless, Ankara continues to assert its right to an independent foreign policy, highlighting its unique position as both a NATO member and a regional power with its own strategic interests. The deepening relationship between Russia and Turkey carries significant implications for the global balance of power. As Turkey continues to assert its independence, it could become a key player in bridging the gap between East and West, serving as a mediator in conflicts and a broker of regional stability. This balancing act could also shift the dynamics within NATO. Member states may view Turkey's independent stance as a challenge to alliance cohesion, while others may see it as an opportunity to engage with a broader range of international partners. Turkey's actions could prompt discussions within NATO about how to accommodate member states that pursue independent foreign policies while maintaining alliance unity. Additionally, Turkey's potential involvement with BRICS could further complicate the picture. If Ankara moves closer to this bloc, it could open new avenues for economic cooperation and geopolitical engagement outside of the Western-centric frameworks that have dominated since the end of World War II. This move could provide Turkey with greater leverage in negotiations with both Western and Eastern powers. Turkey's decision to pursue a balanced foreign policy is rooted in its strategic calculations. A country that straddles Europe and Asia, Turkey is geographically and geopolitically positioned at a crossroads of cultures, markets, and political interests. This unique position gives Turkey both opportunities and challenges, and its leaders have chosen to navigate this complex environment by maintaining multiple avenues of engagement. By maintaining good relations with both Russia and the West, Turkey ensures that it remains relevant in a rapidly changing world order. This strategy allows Turkey to maximize its economic, security, and diplomatic interests while avoiding over-reliance on any single bloc or alliance. For Russia, Turkey's independent stance represents a valuable opportunity to weaken Western cohesion and expand its own sphere of influence. By supporting Turkey's decisions, Moscow hopes to encourage other countries to pursue similarly independent policies, thereby creating a more fragmented and multipolar global order. The big question now is, what's next for Turkey's foreign policy? Will it continue to balance its relations with both the West and Russia, or will it tilt more decisively in one direction? The answer likely depends on a variety of factors, including the outcome of ongoing conflicts, shifts in global economic conditions, and domestic political considerations within Turkey. For now, Turkey seems committed to its current path. President Erdogan's administration has emphasized that it will continue to act in accordance with Turkey's national interests, regardless of external pressures. This approach suggests that Turkey will maintain its policy of engagement with both sides, seeking to maximize its benefits while minimizing its risks. A critical element of the Turkey-Russia relationship is their expanding economic and energy ties. Russia is one of Turkey's largest trading partners, and their energy cooperation forms a cornerstone of their bilateral relations. The construction of the Akuyu nuclear power plant in Turkey, a collaborative project with Russia, symbolizes their deepening partnership in the energy sector. This plant, which is expected to become operational soon, will significantly enhance Turkey's energy independence and diversify its energy sources. Additionally, Turkey continues to import a substantial portion of its natural gas from Russia, despite Western efforts to reduce energy dependence on Moscow. This reliance provides Russia with considerable leverage over Turkey, while also making Turkey an essential partner in Russia's strategy to maintain its influence in the global energy market. Looking to the future, Turkey's foreign policy is likely to continue reflecting a careful balance between its traditional alliances with the West and its pursuit of new partnerships with countries like Russia and potential BRICS members. This balancing act will require skillful diplomacy and a clear understanding of Turkey's national interests in a rapidly changing global environment. Turkey's ability to navigate these complex relationships will determine its role in the emerging global order.